Welcome everybody to the office hours for Birdeye Messaging, which is literally the base that every single product of Birdeye sits on. It ties all of our tools together so that you as a business can streamline all of your processes in just one comprehensive platform, which is Birdeye. Before we dive a little deeper, I want to introduce myself. I'm Jennifer Campisi. I'm a VP of Sales Development at Birdeye. I work with our marketing and sales teams, joined today by Shaista, who is our who works and actually innovates on our Birdeye messaging tool. She leads all the product marketing for Birdeye messaging products, so she's here to answer any and all questions. And
Hi
we have
everyone.
who is a senior product manager at Birdeye and who is the person that drives the innovation behind this product.
Hey.
So I wanted to let you guys know, if you look on the right side of your screen, you will see a chat, a session chat that you can, as we go over this, chat in any questions. We did leave some time at the end for questions and answers, and we will try to get to as many as possible, but feel free to chat anything in. Today, we're going to start by telling you a little bit about why Birdeye Messaging is one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal. We'll also walk you through our exciting new AI features that will help you reduce your manpower requirements and improve your customer communications. And then we're going to show you a short demo of how the new and improved Birdeye Messaging and Inbox works with all of these AI tools. And then we are going to open it up for a 10-minute Q&A. So like I said, feel free to chat in questions as we go along, or even pop on screen at the end to ask us any questions. So Birdeye Messaging is an AI-powered communication tool that lets you engage customers across every channel, okay? Be it text, web chat, social, email, video, even voicemail. Basically everything all in one unified inbox. And you can manage every other interaction, your reviews, your appointments, your communications, surveys, whole lot more, all in one unified inbox. Now, we recently added AI tools to our Birdeye Messaging, and that takes it from being a powerhouse for messaging to a revolutionary tool for your business. AI is pretty much magical because it cuts down your resources requirements significantly, okay? And if you leverage the new AI tools we've added in the Birdeye toolbox, you can save a lot of time and expenses. So without any more delay, we cannot wait to show you how these tools work. And Shaista, I'm going to turn it over to you so you can help us out and show us.
Hi Jennifer, thank you so much. I cannot wait to show you all how our AI tools work. So first I want to show you our AI-powered response rephrasing tool. This operates like a writing assistant to check your team's grammar, improve their sentence structure to be more readable, and to ensure that they are writing to customers in a professional language. So let's see what this looks like. This is the Birdeye platform. Now, let's say I work with the customer service team of a landscaping business, and I actively track our customer conversations to ensure that any inquiries or issues are taken care of. Now, as I'm checking my customer chats, I come across an inquiry from a certain Krish Bharwani, and Krish is asking about the kind of services we offer. Now, I have numerous messages to respond to, and I have lots of inquiries waiting for my attention. So I don't want to be wasting too much time on this. I want to be efficient and respond quickly. So I am just going to use Bird AI to help me with this. So I'm going to put in a message, really quickly type it in. I'm not looking at my grammar. As you can see, there's a lot of spelling mistakes over here. But once I've gotten my message through, I'm just going to click on the AI button right here at the bottom. And first, I'm going to fix my spelling and my grammar. So you can see there's spelling mistakes here all over the place. So let's see how this works. So Bird AI is working its magic. And there you can see all the spelling mistakes are fixed. But I still have a problem. I have typed out this message in a very casual way. That's not how I want to be positioning my business. That's not how I want to be talking to my customers. I would like that message to go out in a more formal way. So I'm going to click on the AI button again and select change tone. And then I'm going to select the tone that I would like to reflect through my message. So if I click on informative, let's see what it does to my message. So there you can see it's made it a lot less casual, more informative, more professional. And so I am going to send this message to my customer. So that is Birdeye Rephrasing. It's an amazing tool to help you be quick, efficient, and you also don't have to worry about the consistency of your language. Anyone that is using your platform and responding to customers, as long as you decide that this is the tone we want to take for our business, you can have everybody reflect that same tone no matter how they type their messages. So it's a very, very exciting feature. The next thing I want to show you is our AI generated conversation summary. Now, we know that customer service agents always have a lineup of multiple cases per day, and they have to read so many messages just to understand what has happened in that particular conversation and then respond to the customer. So this is a huge time loss. What we have done is we've put together an amazing tool that allows you to get an entire conversation summary with one click of a button. So you can recap any chat that you have on any channel, whether it is your social media, whether it's a chat that you have on Instagram, on text, on email. You just click one button and it'll help you save so much time. It'll help you respond faster and close cases faster. So let's see what this looks like. So as I'm continuing to check my messages, I move on to check this chat, which is with a very famous Chris Helmsworth. Now, anyway, I see that our last message is an apology. So I want to quickly check what happened here so I can dig into whether this issue has been resolved. But I don't want to read every message. So I am going to click on the AI button down here, and I'm going to select summarize. And there you see Bird AI is quickly generating a summary for me. In a couple of bullet points, it highlights the main points of this conversation. The customer is upset. The service rep has offered to send out a team and has also apologized to the customer. Now, I've got a quick gist of what is going on, and I want to check the status of this. I want to see whether somebody has gone in, somebody has resolved this customer's issue. So I am going to add a quick note over here to this chat, and I'm going to address it to an agent. So say if I type it to, hey, Julia, can you please check if the team went out to this customer? Below is a summary of the chat from yesterday. Okay, so what I am going to do is I've added a note with the summary, and I'm going to now add this onto the conversation. So anybody who opens this chat will first see the summary right here with my note. And now I'm going to assign this chat to Julia. So imagine how much faster you can review and close cases with this summary feature. Your customer service team can now address a much higher number of inquiries per day with Bird AI's summary feature. So the chat is assigned to Julia Porter, and as soon as she comes in, she'll get a quick summary and she can check up on this. Now, the third tool that I want to talk to you about, which is not live yet, but coming very soon, is a new and super intelligent version of our AI chatbot, Robin. And that too for every single messaging channel. So previously, Robin was operational only on Birdeye Web Chat. Now she's operational for your text messages, for your social media channels, for your emails, for any messaging channel that you have live on Birdeye. What Robin will now do is she will scrape the resources that you feed her. whether it's your website or any other documentation. And then she will use that information to respond to customers live on your website. So when you have a chat message come in, she will scrape all the data she has and she will respond, which means she can now have conversations with your customers that simulate a conversation with a real person. You also don't have to go in and create FAQs anymore. Just give Robin a whole bunch of information on your business. And even when you're busy or if it's off business hours, she will take care of your customers on all your digital channels. So this way, you get her help to tackle as many questions as she can. And if she can't, you can have her reassure your customers that they will be attended to. And no one is left hanging to go find another business to cater to their needs. So that's what I have to show you today for with all our AI features. We're really excited. We want to make sure that you all understand how to use it so that you can maximize the benefits that you get from these features. Jennifer, I'm going to hand it back to you now.
Thank you so much for that presentation. I do see some questions in the chat, and I think we were sort of answering them as we went along here. One of our attendees asked if this is in English only, and what about Spanish or other languages, which I know is a common question we get at Birdeye for our tools. And I see that we have that coming later on in the year. Asif, do you have any insights on that?
Yeah, I think translation is currently available to English for reviews and other places, but further translation would be available probably later this year.
Awesome. And one of the common things, because I speak with a lot of our prospects and customers, is, one concern is if you add a messaging, people often feel like it's actually going to be a lot more, maybe they'll even have to hire someone to man it, or a lot more effort on their part, or they feel like their customers or patients wouldn't actually use a chat. So I wanted to see if one of you could address that very common concern. The first one being, my patients just call me or they won't chat. And the other one being, I think the most other common thing that people are concerned about is that it's going to be very time consuming.
Okay.
I can take this one. So for your first question that people don't chat in, there is a large percentage of customers that only want to send messages. So if a business doesn't have easy access to send messages, they're actually losing out on these customers. There are a lot of customers that prefer to still pick up the phone and call. I know that is especially true with healthcare, but there are a lot of customers that will search for a business on Google. And then if they have an easy way to just quickly send in a message or make an appointment, they would do that and approach that business over another business that may not be accessible. So by not giving access via everything from Instagram, Facebook, your Google profile, and other channels that we offer, you are losing out on customers that do want to message. So that's to the first question. Asif, do you have anything to add to this?
Yeah, and I think with a receptionist feature available, so even customers who are trying to call you, they can be greeted by a receptionist even if you're not available to pick up the call. And there would be a message that would be sent back to them that, okay, that someone from your team will get back to you. So you're not missing out on any lead. You're still welcoming your customers even when you're...
Exactly. And to the second question, Jennifer, I understand that a lot of businesses do have a resource crunch, and they feel that if they activate messaging, they're going to have somebody sitting there at all times responding to messages. But that's why Birdeye makes it so easy. We have everything from, messages that you can set up for when you're away or when when it's off business hours. You can activate Robin to respond, and now with our new Robin coming up very soon, you don't even have to curate your FAQs in the back end. You can just upload all your documentation on your business, and Robin will pick up information from there and respond to customers. So even if you have a customer at 1 a.m. trying to approach you because that's the only free time they have, they can easily reach out to you. They can get their basic questions answered through Robin, and that will make them more likely to approach you as a business. So with our AI features, everything from what we looked at today, like rephrasing messages, summarizing your chats, it makes it a lot easier. So even if you have someone that is part-time or you are part-time looking at these messages, even if you're away from your computer, you can activate notifications. Your messages can come into the Birdeye app. So if you're out and about, you can respond regardless. So as long as you use all these amazing features we have that allow you to reduce your resources and not actually add somebody extra, you can very effectively manage your customer messages and bring in a lot more business this way.
I thank you so much. I say the last couple questions from, I hope I'm saying it, Sashan, was about the receptionist and the Robin. And this is a common question that I've heard too from prospects that I talk to, is how customizable is the receptionist responses, and what sort of things can we set up with Robin? Because I know a concern of some is that, they don't want to sound like a chat bot. They want it still to sound like their business. So a couple questions here is, can we customize the receptionist response? And is Robin only for web chat? And can we customize any sort of form? So if you look in the chat there's a few things around that Robin customizations.
Got it. I can take that up. For receptionist, I think it is pretty much customizable. So if someone is calling you, you can customize the whole greeting message, which you can put in our Birdeye dashboard, and they would be greeted with that particular greeting message, after which they can leave their voicemail. Once they have left the voicemail, you have the option that what is that text message that you want to send back to them. That is also customizable. Even for people who are just giving you a missed calls and not leaving any voicemail message, even that message is also customizable right from your Birdeye dashboard. So that's what is available around receptionist. And for the question around Robin, so now Robin is actually available for all of your channels. So it can be your Google messages, it can be your Facebook text messages, and web chat as well. With this new AI Robin, which will come up later, you would not have to set up any FAQs. It can directly, you can just provide your website links and documents right there to the Robin from the Birdeye dashboard, and it will be able to just take that information and start answering from that. So, and all in cases, if Robin is not able to understand any query, all those responses are also customizable on any of these platforms separately.
Awesome. Anybody out there that wants to raise their hand, you can actually come on live and ask your question. I also see we have a Neil answering some chats, and he's our VP of product. So we have all of the brains behind this product to answer any questions that anybody has. Any other questions, or did I miss any in the chat that I scrolled past? Hopefully not.
I think there is one question by Seishan asking for, can AI Robin send customized forms?
Yes.
So currently that capability is not available to send out customized forms with AI Robin, but we would look into the usage of this, and probably we can incorporate it later in the product.
Well, I am a huge fan of our messaging, because every time somebody, Birdeye has traditionally, when I first started 8 years ago, been all about reviews, and messaging has been around for a lot of years with us. And now with all the AI features, I've seen firsthand how customers, and I actually see a few of our customers chatting in, have used it. And I would say it's probably the most exciting feature we have, because everybody out there is on their messaging systems or their apps. There's just nobody that's not messaging, texting, or chatting. So is there any, Asif, do you have any inside information on things that are coming out in the future with the messaging? We only have 4 minutes left. Do you want to kind of wrap us
Jennifer,
up?
I see a couple of private questions
Oh,
that
good.
have come in. If we want the entire team to use only a standard tone to respond to customers, can we restrict the other tones so that all outgoing communication is standardized in that aspect? I think Asif, you would be the best person to answer this.
Yeah, I can take that up. So currently, like whenever you are typing a response, you can rephrase it into uh, different types of tonalities, which resonates more with your business language. It can be your descriptive, informative, formal, or a casual tone. This is currently not limited, so we are currently not limiting people from using any of these tones, but that is something which we are looking in the future.
Great. So that can just be a company policy that you apply and decide that, okay, for
Yeah.
every response, we'll pick the informative tone or the formal tone, and then everyone can stick to that when they send responses. So the next question, if we are not happy with the rephrased response, can we regenerate it? If yes, then how many times?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question. So, around rephrasing, if you're not happy, you can rephrase it any number of times. So, unless and until you're satisfied with what you're getting, you can keep on rephrasing it into different tones. Suppose you still want to go back to what you typed in originally, you would still always have that option to restore your original message. So, you can always go back and start from scratch again.
That's awesome. I think that's really great. That gives people a couple of different tries to see if, it's rephrased the way they want it to be rephrased. Thanks, Asif. And then one last question. What are the different kinds of resources that we can feed into Robin so that she can answer FAQs automatically? And then the
Okay.
second part to this, how would we feed those resources in for the first time?
Okay, I think that's a good question. And Robin would be able to read any kind of documents which are text or PDF. That's first thing. Another one is you can also feed in links to the Robin. That can be your web pages, your support articles, or any other links from which you feel that information is relevant to your business. You would be able to feed that in. All of these options would be available right into your dashboard inside settings, and you'll be able to either bulk upload your links or bulk upload your documents right there, and Robert would just take information from that and start answering from it.
So it's very convenient for a business to just go in and update on their own. Suppose they have fed in a document and not a link, and then now they've made some changes, they've added some new information. How would they go back and then update that particular document?
So they would always have the option to go back and remove the previous articles if they are not relevant anymore, and upload the new ones, and this is applicable to both links and documents.
Okay, that's great. So it's basically any format document, or does it have to be a Word document or a PDF?
So documents which we are currently supporting are PDFs and text, and links
Okay.
can be any kind of links which are publicly
So
available.
text, would that be like a Word document
Uh, that's
or a
pure text.
text file?
Yeah, a text file.
A text file. Okay, got it, got it. Thanks, Asif.
And we had
Do we
one
have
other
any
question
more
here.
questions?
When will these Robin new capabilities go live?
So these would be available, I think, by late October or something, and if this would be available for every customer, and they would be able to use it.
Okay.
So will it be auto-enabled, Asif, or do they have to request if they want this to be enabled?
So we will try this out in terms of beta first, and then like we will take customers who are actually interested and roll it out first for them, and then we will start rolling out slowly for everyone.
Got it. And would you need some customers? What if we have customers watching us right now interested in signing up to beta test this? Can they send in their names? Can we reach out to them later?
Yeah, exactly. I think that would be great. If anyone who wants to reach out to us and sign up to use AI Robin, they can get in touch with their account managers, and like we can roll them in the beta program.
That's great. So any of y'all interested in beta testing our amazing new Robin, please send in your names. Just send in a message right now. We'll take down your names and we'll get in touch with you when it's all set.
All right. I think we're almost out of time. Thank you everybody for attending and for your questions. You can always reach out to us. If you want to reach me specifically, it's Jennifer@birdeye.com. I can put you easily in touch with Asif or Shaista. And we also have view@birdeye.com if you have any feedback on the view. And thanks all for joining, and see you at the rest of the sessions.